We are here in Mars Hill, Maine, which is just a little bit south of Presque Isle in Aroostook County. Beautiful area, wonderful people that live here. And you're looking at wind turbines that cover the Mars Hill area. And there are plans to expand. Now you notice all of the clear cutting here, the access roads to get to the top, the transmission lines. And now you would think that this wind farm or these wind turbines would have brought some type of prosperity to this little town. Quite the contrary, it's true. As you notice, this is the downtown area. This building, the laundromat, is out of business. Building here is dilapidated. This is on Route 1, the major thoroughfare here. You do see some businesses, but most of the, about 50% of them are closed down. And they're planning to expand the wind turbines. So what's going on here, folks? Now, thankfully, these wind turbines are not in people's backyards where they cause a lot of health problems, although I still would say that there may be some here. I recommend the viewers to watch a documentary that's available on Netflix called Windfall, how wind turbine companies come into a town, they find out who's behind on their mortgage and make all kinds of promises, and all the negative externalities that go with these wind turbines. The fact that they're very inefficient, very expensive. In some cases, they're very hazardous. They catch fire. If these forests ever caught on fire, the wind turbines turning around would make matters worse. They explode. The fluid sometimes catches fire. They kill a lot of birds and many other hazards to these very expensive, highly subsidized wind turbines. And again, you don't see this town being very prosperous. They're losing their population. In fact, Maine has the whole state. This is just one example. And I've been coming up here every year since the mid-90s, and more recently, maybe 2 or 3 times a year. And it seems you don't see any new businesses popping up. In fact, usually just the opposite. More and more are closing up. Gas stations, you see a lot of abandoned homes. You see abandoned farms. And there's still plenty of potato farmers. And you think there'd be a need for more and more potatoes and more farmers and so forth. But so the notion that these wind turbines are going to bring prosperity to our region is a myth. And this is an example of that. So again, I recommend you, any of the viewers here, get a chance to look at the documentary Windfall, which is available. The trailer is available on YouTube. And you can also find the in its entirety. And it's a bit lengthy, but it's well worth it.